Welcome to Why Not?
Says you guys. Seriously, seriously, you guys. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line.
I'm still feeling a little ill. I have been for the past few days. This this watch doesn't have a 12 o'clock. It doesn't have a 12 in it. But I can know military time. This is another episode of Why Not? I'm having a reuniti on ice. That's nice. White sangria. I think sangria means wine. It's a wine-based drink.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line.
This has no cork. Yes, I am a little ill. I've been ill for a couple of days now. Like a cold that's not letting go. It's gotten so bad that my stomach muscles hurt when I cough. That shouldn't be happening. I need more white blood cells. There we go. That's a sign of reuniti. Ooh, this is a bubbly. Reuniti on ice. Yeah, it looks like champagne. Reuniti on ice. That's nice. Right before bed, I think it's a good time for wine. Right. Sangria. Muy bien. I've ordered quite a few things online and I'm waiting to receive them. I finally own a blackthorn shillelagh. A blackthorn shillelagh. I've always wanted one. Hello, how are you? I'm okay. Hi there, my little droogies. I also have an English derby on. I bought myself an English derby. Just like little Alex. Candlelight. We get to have wine by candlelight. See, I'm a romantic. I like that it's a yellow candle. It's associated with the sun. How is you day? Okay, my day is pretty good. Oh, we're back to the fruity. This tastes a lot better than Chardonnay. This is pretty good. They say it's aromatic. I don't smell an aroma. Bubbly. It has a bubbly texture. So it is now Thursday. They call it Thursday when the sun goes down. The next day begins. You know what I learned? It's all right to have a good time because it's all right. That's what Huey Lewis said. It's all right to have a... Oh, I ordered a blues harmonica. That'd be a cool sound. I've always liked the blues harmonica. Hey, Uncle Eddie. G'day. Ellie Clark? Oh, you call me Unc Eddie. That's so sweet.
How'd you get to be so sweet? How'd you get to be so sweet? I ask you very nicely. Won't you tell me very kindly? How'd you get to be so sweet?
That was a skit in Mad TV. If you've ever watched Mad TV, you are now watching Mad TV. Bobby Lee, Michael McDonald, and the girl goes, yeah, Sullivan. Her last name was Sullivan. You know what? You know what? And that Mo Collins is really funny to watch too. Revolvers Irish are sweet. Oh, is that where you are? In the Emerald Isle? The Emerald Isles. Yeah, the blues harmonica has a unique sound. How'd you get? Oh, Dublin. Okay. There was somebody from Belfast that chimed in a while back. Charlotte. Yeah. I wonder how Charlotte's doing these days. She was in hospital. They say at hospital in the UK. Ireland is not part of the UK. Some of Ireland is not. Yeah. Well, that's nice. Dublin. I think that should be one of my agendas is to go there. I was talking with my mother about her mother. She's from Ireland. So I'm Irish. I can't prove it because my mother's mother passed away. So, more wine. Try the wine. I'm going to have to watch a Clockwork Orange again. This is really good. I'm going to have to get it more of it. I like Riuniti and Sutter Home. Those are good wines. There's one with the foot on it. I can't remember the name of it. What time is it? It's like right now, it's 11:07, but it's only 10:07 because of daylight savings time. You don't save daylight saving. They call it daylight savings time, but you lose an hour. That's gaslighting. It's a crime to say UK because Irish don't like. Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm also Scottish. I guess I'm a mixed, yes. I'm a mixture of many. It's Europe. It's part of Europe. Yeah, don't say UK. Yeah, because I think each state or each country should be able to define themselves. It shouldn't be forced. Sir, you are related to Brock. You kind of look like him. Oh, really? Brock. Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. Sounds like a reporter on the news. Hi, I'm Brock Lesnar. And you're watching Channel 3 News. Because colony, yeah, yes, colony history. They talk about that here too. That's basically what happened. Europe was expanding. Europe was stretching out to the Americas. And then we had our Revolutionary War, which gave us our independence. We are very dependent. I think humans just like being dependent. They want to complain because, I read it. Mark as read. Hello, said hi. Liam. Just Google his name, brother. His name is Brock Lesnar. You'll be surprised. I've been told I look like an English lad. Yep. I'm gonna receive my derby pretty soon. I'm gonna also get one of those hats that I see a lot of Irish people wear. It kind of looks like a beret, but it's folded forward. My brother got one, and I want to encourage him to wear it. If I had one just like or almost like it. Yeah, we need to never forget our heritage. Never forget where we came from. I learned something new today. About, Braveheart. I guess that's pretty accurate. If you've ever watched the movie, it's pretty gruesome and brutal. When people want to expand their kingdom or maintain their kingdom, maintain their legacy, people get, oh man, they go to they have no nothing holds them back. No boundaries. That's what the world needs now, is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. I think that's Burt Bacharach. Braveheart belongs to Scotland. Yes. William Wallace. Yes, he raised an army of Irish Scots because they wanted to get rid of the Scottish. It's crazy, our history, just human behavior over the years. It's appalling. It's appalling. It's easier just to let people live, in my opinion. Live and let live until they're trying to encroach on your freedom. Hello. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We drink wine here. Trying to think of the word. What's the word? Appreciate. We appreciate good wines. Anyways, Trump also wants Greenland. I've noticed that. Earth's flat. You know who also says that? There was a guy, Mike Ovett. He went by Mike Ovett. He is a flat earther also. He was pretty, not animate, but passionate. He was very passionate about the fact that the earth is flat. Are not a natural species of the plant. They are the dark hives of the chicks. Wow, paragraphs. It takes longer for me to read because I'm the only one, I think, on YouTube who actually reads the texts. Why? Because I care. So try to keep your chats short so that I can just keep rolling along, because I have dyslexia. And also these words are very part vulture, part reptile. Okay. I'm not going to read every single word. Or primary. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal. I do remember that movie. Eddie's a spammer. He's a spammer. Well, I'll have to watch out for that. I haven't had to time anybody out in a while. And that's a good thing. Who is your favorite artisan painter? Bob Ross is one of them. I haven't seen many Van Gogh paintings. Picasso kind of challenges perception. But yeah, I think there are a lot of artists out there that have honorable mentions. Artists and painter. That's what I said. Austrian. Sorry. I told you I have dyslexia. Austrian painter. Amadeus was from Austria, but he was a musician. He was a composer. I don't know many Austrian painters. Yes, I saw that. Bear with me, because I have this thing called dyslexia. And it's even harder when the letters are so small. That hat gets warm after a while. I know why carolers wear those hats. Carolers. You've seen Hot Fuzz. We'll be up to our balls and jugglers. That made me laugh. Eddie, you can't get it. He's talking about famous German director. I guess so. It's pretty late here. It's almost midnight. Yes, it is. It's nearly midnight. Yeah, it's almost midnight. I had a pretty full day today, and I'm unwinding with wine. Ha ha ha. Bro, you are a comedian. Thank you. That's what I strive for. The thing about comedians is they're not funny all the time. Are you trying to be funny, or do you think you're funny? I don't think I'm funny. I'm trying to be funny. DAF. That's the best kind. It's dictator. Dictator. I told you I was dyslexic. You are unintentionally funny. It's dictator. Yes, like the only dictator I can think of is Adolf. Mussolini, but he was Italian. Mussolini, Hitler. Joseph Stalin was a dictator. People were scared of him. Hello, Eddie. Hello. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Eddie's Funhouse is a funhouse of the mind. We have wine here. I like this choice. Riuniti on ice. That's nice. Unintentionally funny. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be funny. You always get that. You trying to be funny? What are you, a comedian? What do you think you're funny? That's what you have to figure out. Are you trying to be funny or do you think you're funny? Fairly Odd Parents Wish. Fairly Odd. I remember that. Fairly Odd Parents. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Two Stupid Dogs. I think those are Nickelodeon shows. Wake up, everyone. Happy, yes. Yesterday was Wednesday. Here it is. It is Thursday. It's hard to keep track sometimes. There are those who believe that as soon as the sun sets, it's the end of the day. So you could start calling it Thursday. And then when the sun, yeah. Bosh, Eddie, I'm also drunk. Cheers. Yes, here's to our drunkenness. You know what? I feel better now. When you're sick, I encourage a little wine. I drink 3 pints of Guinness. Oh, pints. 3 pints of Guinness. So you're not a lightweight. Some people can get drunk off of 1-2 beers. Good for you. I'm going to show off my Blackthorn Shillelagh when it comes in the mail. It's probably coming right from Ireland because it was expensive what I had to pay for shipping just to ship it here. So it might be made in Ireland. Then I'll be even more proud. 3 pints. Your pints are larger. I think pints are larger in Europe. When you order a pint, it's not that big here. You look dumb, but you're cool. I subscribe. That gets a clown nose. You look dumb, but you're cool. Is that one of my redeeming qualities? That I'm cool? I can't wait to get my English Derby. Welly, 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 well. Who's seen Clockwork Orange? Clockwork Orange by Stanley Kubrick. Let me know in the comments. If you want pretty Polly, you just take her. If you want a car, you just plug it from a tree. And what do you want to do with the big, big money? Malcolm McDowell said that was the most fun movie he's been in, the one he enjoyed making. Anyway, I gotta laugh at some things. You gotta have rhino skin in this business. It's only been 24 minutes. I usually go at least an hour. At least an hour. You know what you should do? Ellie should make a video of herself sipping a pint and just wink at the camera. That would be gold. That'd be comedy gold. Just set up a camera and start sipping the pint and go, that would make my day. I don't know what people look like. A lot of people who come to Eddie's Funhouse, I don't get to see what they look like. They're all gamers, and all they make are gamer videos. So it feels like I'm not making a connection. How old are you, Ellie? I'm 57 years old. 57. That's half a century. That's like I'd be a teenage oak or something like that. Something's telling me to play some flute music. Flute. Let's play some flute music. I'm a little slow because I'm a little drunk. It helps to have nimble fingers. I've seen people do that. I've seen people put the flute in their nose and play. One guy could play 2 flutes, but then you taste boogers after that. Well, you know, my name is Simon, and the things I draw come true. I've seen people swipe or shit like this. I remember that song, Careless Whisper to the heart and mind. Ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is the harder you'll find. I'm a little ill, a little sick, so it's hard to sing well. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. Should have known better than to cheat a friend and waste a chance that I feel given. Though it's easy to pretend. I like those. I like George Michael. Sex is beautiful, sex is fun, sex is special, it's one on one. That's a song I haven't heard in a long time. I want your sex. Probably because it's an inappropriate song. It's funny how women decide what's inappropriate and black people decide what's racist. They just decide what's racist, and the women decide what's not appropriate or inappropriate. That's inappropriate. Hit the sax solo on the flute. What do Asians decide? What do Asians decide? That's a good question. What do they decide? You know what? I'll have to get back to you on that. I need more observation. of the tiger. I was playing while people were walking in the park, and nobody started changing their stride. I thought they would start, like, you've seen Wizard of Oz. One time I was at Walmart and people were pushing their carts, and I started playing. And you could tell their mood changed. Where is platform 9 3/4? You can call me AI to eat dog. What Asians decide that is racist. Asians they don't decide to eat dog. That's the rumor. That's just a rumor, a stereotype. You have your flute in Walmart. Yes, when I'm waiting for my mom to do her shopping, I drive my mother to Walmart. I get her onto a cart and she drives around on that cart. She drives it. And meanwhile, I wait for her to return and I play my flute. I had a kid come up with her mom and she wanted to say that I was a good flute player. What's up, brother? How are you? How are you doing this fine evening? Pretty good. I broke out the flute. Ooh, rah. Okay, that's enough. I'm losing my edge. Can you do the Allen Convent flute song? Probably. I'd have to hear it first. I would have to hear it. And then I would have to practice it. Do you play the skin flute too? No, I do not play the skin flute. I hope to find a woman who does. I know a girl who lives on the hill. She won't do it, but her sister will. She do the boogie. She do the tube steak. She do this tube steak boogie. Is it tube steak or tube snake? I think it's steak. Snake? She do the boogie. She do the tube steak boogie. Boogie woogie baby. Boogie woogie all night long. That's a ZZ Top song. I know a girl who lives on the hill. She won't do it, but her sister will. She do the boogie. She do the tube steak boogie. I'll have to look up that song again. This morning, I played a Bob Marley song. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Woke up this morning. Yeah, don't worry about a thing because every little thing's gonna be all right. Boop, boop, doo, doo, doo. Yep, Bob Marley said, when the music hits you, you feel no pain. Sing We Are Charlie Kirk, please. I haven't heard that song. Do the thick snake boogie. Sing We Are. Okay. Then do the worm after. You're asking too much of me. This is around my bedtime. I should be drifting off into a peaceful sleep. But I'm feeling not so well. So I'm drinking wine and it's making those aches and fever go away. We are live, baby. That's right. We are live, baby. Do the worm. My beard is coming in again. I have a red beard. That's proof that I'm Scottish and Irish. So there's some Irish people who have brown hair like this. Stephen Lynch. You know Stephen Lynch? I kind of look like Stephen Lynch on a maybe not so good day. And Eddie Worm, would he ligness? Would he ligness? Legi ligness, ligma or enigma. I think a few more sips. Let's see, it's 38 minutes. 38 minutes into the show. My belly feels warm now. You can actually taste the grape. You can taste the grape. Reuniti on ice. That's nice. Reuniti on ice. I remember that back in the 70s, I think. I didn't even know what alcoholic beverages were. They had a lot of alcohol commercials when I was growing up. Martini and Rossi, Asti Spumante. That was one alcoholic beverage. Another one was Ernest and Julio Gallo. I want to try that. I don't think I've ever had an Ernest and Julio Gallo. We will sell no wine before it's time. Eddie, would you join ICE? Eddie on ice. Would I join ICE? You know what? I'm seeing more Mexicans now here in Georgia since the whole ICE thing. I'm seeing a lot more Mexicans than I used to. Maybe they're running from the states that have ICE already active. You think you wouldn't see any, you think they would start taking off, because they didn't want to be rounded up and deported. They would just leave on their own, self-deport. You think they would self-deport? But I guess they're like daring us. They're daring ICE to come get them. And they're not learning English either. It's like there's no effort to assimilate, no effort at all. So I got me an earpiece that translates. So now I'll know what they're saying. I know very little Spanish. I can make out some words, but I can't wait till I get my earpiece. It's a translating earpiece. It kind of looks like one of those earbuds. And I could just sit there and listen. I don't have to learn Spanish. So if they're plotting and planning, I'll know what's going on. What do you think about Big Dixon Maze? You know what? I'm just so focused on my business now. In fact, that was before they put "In God We Trust" on our currency. It used to say "Mind your business." We should go back to that. If you trust in God, it'll show. But we need to be reminded to mind our business. Like getting my car working, paying all of my bills, making sure that everybody knows where I'm at in stages of life, financial situations. I kind of like that. Mind your business. Imagine if people were constantly told that. Yes, in God we trust, but it should show. It should show in your life. So many people I meet or encounter, they don't seem like they trust God very much. Would you rather gain money or gain agers? Gain eagers? What's eagers? E-A-G E-A-G-E-R-S? Eagers? I don't understand that question. Probably because I'm down to my second glass of wine. This does have a fizziness to it. It takes too much concentration. I can't do things that take so much concentration. Gain eagers. What are eagers? Could you elaborate? Eagers. You mean friends? Nah, cool, unk. Yeah, you're talking to a drunk guy. What do you expect? You know what? I'm not really drunk. I'm pretty sure if this bottle was gone, I would be. This is an occasional thing, towards the end, at the end of the day, right before bedtime. This is my nightcap. The rest of the day, I am so sober. If you were ruler of your own country, what would be the first law? The first law I would enforce is intelligence. I would enforce intelligence. We tolerate stupidity, just dummies. You should be able to punch a dummy. If somebody is just dumb, stupid, idiot, they should know it right away. They should know right away that they are a dumb, stupid, idiot, moron. You should be able to use those words. It would yeah, idiot. Don't leave the cart out there in the rain, I'm Arabic. Okay. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. This is the mostly sober version of me. I saw 2 twin screw cruisers. If you can still say that, you're sober. I saw 2 twin screw cruisers. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If you could say that, you're okay. I don't think you're okay to drive. but you're okay. You're not going to piss your pants. You're not going to wake up in a phone booth with your pants around your ankles. You love Israel. You love Israel. Let me see. Do the Eddie Worm when you got a lot of viewers. The worm, is that like the worm like this? Or do I need a literal worm? See, that's what I think. Intelligent people don't take things literally. That's what John Cleese said. People who are intelligent, they understand figuratively. They don't say, they don't literally bang their head against the wall. They understand euphemisms. No, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Do the worm. You didn't answer his question about Israel. I don't want to get into that. That's a hot button issue. We come to Eddie's Funhouse to just relax. Israel, Palestine, Iran, they've been fighting for centuries, if not decades. Ever since I was a kid, there's always been something going in Iran, something going on there. And it's like, I just want to detach myself. You've got to step back and look at the big picture. And why not pray? Good idea. A lot of people testify to the power of prayer. He's talking about one person, not Israel, not the place. Okay, I'm not paying attention, am I? Eddie, focus, Eddie. I'm here to have fun. I think what I want to do, whenever things get really serious, I'm like the Joker, so serious. Why are you so serious? We do have to joke around. Yes, things are getting tense, things are getting intense, but we've got to relax just a little bit. What does your t-shirt say? Hi, kiddo. Okay, I love this guy. I love this. This is, seriously, you guys, this is a South Park t-shirt. There's Cartman.
Seriously, you guys.
That's what my t-shirt says. I bought a couple of funny t-shirts. Because Hawaiian shirts are okay, but not all the time. I don't burp as hard when I drink wine. When I drink beer, I burp harder. Okay. They want to know if you're skittish. Yeah. Click. Ticklish. I am ticklish. I am definitely, yes. I have to be careful. Ticklish. No. Yeah, that is right. More orange than triumph. More orange than triumph. Oh, I hate it when I have to concentrate, especially when I'm on wine time. Wine time is usually right before bed. It helps me to relax and let go. Wine time. Prime time, wine time. Anytime. Stella Dora breakfast treats. Patton Oswalt does a bit on that. Stella Dora breakfast treats. You can have them anytime. They're not just for breakfast. Life is good for shit. Do you drink? Are you drunk yet? Yeah, I can feel it hitting me. Any time is any time. That's right. Any time is any time. Just put on your top hat, get out your jaw harp. Wow, we're hitting the hour mark. How about that? Any time is any time. Ha 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 ha. I used to listen to those on the radio, those songs. Before there was internet, there was radio. And you had to wait for the song that you wanted to hear. You couldn't just go to your playlist and play it anytime unless you had a recorder. Some people had, we used to have recorders and you could record as the song was playing. Republicans or Democrats. We kind of need both. We kind of need, sometimes we need Democrats because they're crazy, and sometimes we need Republicans because they focus. But I wish we could keep ourselves out of war so much. Mine is good. You should box Adam 22. You want to see me box somebody? How old are you? I am 57 years old. 57 years old. I notice I have a bald spot now. I don't know if it's because of the way my hair was cut. How old are you? I've never been to Egypt. I like ancient Egypt. They had a lot of wisdom. And Egypt isn't the same as it was when Egypt was first founded. Still listen to the radio on my way. You know what? I do that too. I'm always listening to the radio because CDs can be boring because they can only play a few songs and you get tired of hearing the same songs. But the radio, it's like somebody else is in control. Yeah, when you're on your way to work or just gonna go have a good time. I am 265. Let's see. Are you living off taxpayer money? No, I'm not. No, I'm in an interesting situation. I'm on hospice, which means you have 6 months to live. That's what I heard hospice is. You have 6 months to live. But then with my heart condition, they say I could be taken off hospice. I have congestive heart failure, which means my heart can more plaque could cause my heart to stop working. I'm a goat. Blah, blah, blah. Watch out for those horns. Good Lord, have you seen the dinosaurs? Joking, that's around my parents' age. Yeah, people call me Unc a lot. Unc. They haven't called me, no, they've called me Papa. People have called me, yeah. You get called a lot of names the older you get. Prayers, that's right. We love you. I love you. You know what? That's what keeps us together. That's a Captain and Tennille song. Love, love will keep us together. That's what we need to do here at Eddie's Funhouse. This will be a focal point of love. Love, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Geez, hope you get. You know what? I heard a good report from my nurse today. I have a nurse that comes and visits me once a week, and she says that my blood pressure was good. and then I might be taken off hospice. But you know what? The most we can do is just live. Don't let that shit worry you. Because I got disturbed quite a bit with my medical condition. My first time in the fun house. Well, great. Thank you. Thank you for coming to the fun house. I hope you're having fun. It's like, try eat healthy, lots of vegetables, and try to keep. You know what they say? Having juice give you antioxidants. They also help you flush out the plaque, the fat, because some juices have fiber. They say blueberries are really good. Blueberries, grapes. Yeah, it's a good idea, to keep and olive oil. I've heard olive oil is a good way to keep plaque from building up, if not get rid of plaque. Yeah, that's what I try to do. I don't fry, I bake, because when you fry things, you're just soaking it in oil and fat. Blueberry is really good for you. Asparagus and kale. They say kale is good for you. I need to quit buying the canned stuff. No more canned. It's just not good for you. I like having fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, right from produce. That's the best way to get your nutrients, because it takes away the nutrients from the food. And I think frozen vegetables are okay. Anytime is anytime. That's right, buddy. That's what I could have on my t-shirts if I make t-shirts. Anytime is anytime. You know what? My back is starting to hurt. We've been at this for 58 minutes. Hi, Eddie. Try some Indian food. Possibly. But you know what? Not too many Indian restaurants out here in Georgia. There's Chinese restaurants and Mexican restaurants. There's, again, the Mexican thing. Lots of Mexican restaurants. It's delicious. I know. It's been a while. In California, I think they did have some restaurants that serve Indian food. Hi, sweetheart. Hi there. You should play some kind of games on your stream. I'm trying to do that. I do the clown nose game. If somebody makes me laugh, I'll give them a clown nose. But what we should do is the most embarrassing. We could do one of these days. We could do, what's your most embarrassing, or were you ever caught? Were you ever caught doing something? Indian food is top notch, man. Your Shiva won't stop dropping off your mouth. Saliva, your saliva. So you recommend a bib? Wear a bib when eating Indian food? I love you too, Mikey D. Video games. You know what? I get addicted to video games. I've been known to stay up all night playing video games, and it's annoying to my brother because I was playing Doom. I couldn't shake Doom. I was up all late into the night, early morning, playing, just killing monsters with a machine gun. Video games. At least ruler of Ensign, Texas was named Ashad and ancient Texas. Okay, my walked in on me once. Let's just say the holes. Oh, he hides the BBC or BBQ because now your uncle walked in on you. My dad walked in on me one time. That was very unnecessary. No, he just, I don't know if he heard me making noises or something. But yeah, there I was. Yeah. Why dad? Why did dad have to walk in on me? I remember that day. Oh man, embarrassing. Do you possibly have dyslexia or it's the wine? I do. I mentioned that earlier. Yes, I do have dyslexia. And I have to concentrate. At the end of the day, I don't want to have to concentrate. Basically, any time is any time. Try some asamos crushed in a peas salsa curry sprinkled. You sound like Julia Child telling me a recipe. Is it a recipe for disaster? I'm going to have to say goodnight because we just crossed the hour mark. We've been sitting here for an hour. I'm going to finish my wine and then I'm going to drift off. Hopefully my car will be working. Something electrical happened to my car. My windows don't work. My turn signals don't work. And all I did was jumpstart the battery. Guess some rest. Yes, I will get some rest. Good night, sweetheart. Dream buddy. That's right. Have a good dream. Good night. I gotta sleep too. Yes, thank you for that. We love you. Thank you. And the love is reciprocated. All right, have a good night, everybody. See you next time on Hee Haw.